What's up? What's happening, everybody? Hey, man, I appreciate y'all, Fragrance family, all my truth seekers for tuning in. Your viewership is so highly appreciated and important. And I want to say happy Easter Sunday or happy Resurrection Day, whichever way you choose to celebrate, man. I hope y'all having a great and blessed one. So now, I know you saw the thumbnail. You know what I got for you in this video. I have 4 potential summer bangers that we're about to get into. This is the full review on these right here, feeling kind of green. If you want to hear about Vibe, Messenger, and Aether by French Avenue, stay tuned. Keep it locked. Here we go. What's up? What's up? What's up, all my fragrance family out there, man? This is your boy. I appreciate y'all, man. If you one of my subscribers, y'all one of them ones. Y'all keep this thing rocking and rolling, and I can't thank you enough. But if this is your first time, welcome. Welcome to NoCap Fragrance Reviews, where I give it to you 100%, 100% of the time. I give it to you straight, no chaser, no cap, just like some of my testers. And like I said in the intro, I got 4 right here that y'all might want to get your nose on. Summertime is fastly approaching, or it's here, depending on what area you live in. But the temperatures have definitely gone up. Springtime, we're in that transition, you know, summer heat and all that good stuff. So here we go, man. We're going to start off with one that I've already been asked about and been planning on doing a full review on. And that's this one right here. John Lowe by Mason Alhambra Vibe. Yeah, I can't talk today. So if you don't know, this is a clone of Louis Vuitton's Pacific Chill. Does have that magnetic cap, and if you don't shake it, it will hold. So they have gotten stronger. Little presentation. Check out the atomizer. You know, not pressurized, but nice wide sprays. Now let's talk about this one. The DNA. It definitely captures the DNA of Pacific Chill. When you spray it, undoubtedly what this is cloning. Now, I haven't smelled all the other ones, the Luciano, the Penis White, all of those. But when it comes down to the original, which I have smelled, this smells virtually identical in the opening. Can't really speak on how it dries down through the mid and everything because I haven't tested them side by side. But it stays true to the notes that this has on there. You know, the apricot, the mint, the I just draw a blank. All the green notes that this one accompanies and everything, it definitely stays true to that. It's a very green, effervescent, mojito style fragrance, as I like to say. Dries down a little bit woody, little ambery, not ambery, musky. Definitely fits that vibe. Now, is it going to be missing the, as we always say, and I'm going to probably stop saying, we know it's not going to have the quality of the thing that is cloning. But like I said, scent profile, this gets 95% close. Now, longevity. We all know freshies don't last the best. But this one right here, spray it on like you're not a punk, and you'll get 7 hours. Some people have gotten 8 or more. I think, you know, it's going to be a skin scent after about 3 hours. Anyway, projection, kind of the 1.5 hour mark, but, you know, first 2 hours or more, you get a nice little scent cloud around you with this, where if you in close proximity to someone, hug someone or something, they're going to smell you. This is perfect. If you're able to go to an all-white affair or some day party, hanging out on the yacht, hanging out on the beach, this is the one. Pacific Chill is definitely nice. Now, I say 95% scent profile, but overall and everything, yeah, maybe 90 or whatever. The best dupe of Pacific Chill that I have gotten my hands on, everybody, and I'm just keeping it a buck, is this right here by Sensual Obsession. I know it's not the Middle Eastern clone house or whatever. It's a, you know, local, independent clone house like, you know, the Doers and everything. Sensual Obsessions. This is called Chill Obsession. But trust me, this is an X straight as well. This definitely gets you that minty apricot all the way through. A little bit more green kind of, but It is amazing. And when I say projects, this thing projects for the first couple of hours and lasts 8 to 10 hours. You know what I'm saying? It's an X straight. If you want the best version, it's going to cost a little more. But compared to a 300 and something or 500 something dollar fragrance, depending on what size bottle you get, paying $40 for this don't seem so bad. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, either one, if you want more bang for your buck, as they say, just pile it on, go for this. But the scent profile of this one is definitely good. And if you choose to go the Central Obsession route, make sure you use NoCap for you when you check out and get a little discount. All right, keeping it moving. Let's talk about this one right here. This is Mason Alhambra's Messenger. You can look at this bottle and tell who they're going for. Yeah, it is a Suspiro Vibrato clone that people compare that fragrance, say it's real close to Tiger by Bulgari. So I compared it to my Tarati Blue. Similarities, yet definitely different. This one has a little bit more of a juiciness with that grapefruit and ginger and other citrus notes or whatever. And it's also accompanied by a floral note. You know what? Let's go ahead and pull it up so I can tell y'all exactly what the notes are of this one right here. Shouldn't take me too long, because I know y'all start talking shit. And I get it. Why you didn't already have that ready? Why you didn't already have that pulled up? Yeah, whatever. So this is Philos Messenger. And I thought it was on here. That's why I pulled this up before. Fake Rantica. Okay, maybe I just did the original fragrance. And we'll talk about that. Suspiro Vibrato. Sorry. Accords of citrus, fresh, spicy, powdery, woody, green, musky, fresh. So the notes in the top: grapefruit, bergamot, jasmine, magnolia. Middle notes of ginger, herbal notes, powdery notes. Base notes of musk, cedar, amber, patchouli, orris root. So you see there are several things in there that kind of give it that powdery nature in the florals that I'm talking about, coming from that jasmine and that magnolia. It's beautiful. It just gives it a little bit more of a depth than, say, the Tiger or the clones of it, Tarati Blue and everything. You definitely feel that little bit of that powdery nature and the more ambery feel. Not a strong iris note, but just that there to give it, like I said, that powdery texture that is definitely nice. This one, beautiful sea eyes with it. Projection, not a monster. Tarati Blue definitely packs more of a punch when it comes to the projection, and probably Tiger as well. But it ain't no slouch. You know what I'm saying? A foot or more, first hour and a half, but the sea odds is definitely there. You'll get a compliment with this one. It's a beautiful fragrance, perfect for this time of year. Yeah. And this one ain't breaking the bank. You can get this one like $25 to $30. So at that price point, come on, no brainer. All right, here's one that y'all been hearing plenty of hype about since last year and everything. I just got my hands on it. We'll go ahead and show you the full presentation on it since we hadn't done that. This is French Avenue's Aether, or Ether, however you want to call it. Box opens like that, where your fragrance sits in there. Not magnetic or nothing, but still a neat, nice box that I dropped. And here's the fragrance. The asymmetrical bottle. Nice presentation. Beautiful green. Definitely that greenly color. Now, to y'all who was somewhat trolling me, I know I accidentally said Sedley on my short. You know, sometimes slip of the tongue. I knew it was Greenly. Parfums de Marly Greenly is what it's cloning. My bad. But let's talk about it, shall we? My bad, Ross. Didn't mean to steal that from you. Oh. All right. So, top notes, chords: woody, citrus, fruity, musky, powdery, green, fresh, mossy, fresh, spicy. with notes of in the top of green apple, bergamot, mandarin orange. Cedar in the middle, in the mid, you have cedar, petitgrain, violet, and cashmerean. Base notes of musk, oak moss, and amber wood. So what do you get from this, man? Exactly what that says. Now, when I first sprayed this in the air on my first impressions, I told you, this atomizer, y'all. I don't think when the first people were showing this, they had this atomizer. So I think this has been a new and improved atomizer for the new bottles. When I first smelled this, I told you all, I got a minty freshness from this. It opens up very smooth, woody apple. You get that citrus tone, but that cashmerean is in here through it. The cedar wood and the cashmerean are all the way through this, man. You get that woody, fuzzy, creamy texture from that cashmerean. The petitgrain is there. That is where I was getting that little green mintiness. And also the apple is more of it's a green apple, but more of like the rind of it. So it gives it that little hint there in the top. It's in the background. It's not in the forefront, but I wasn't incorrect. There is a little minty freshness there. I compared it to the mintiness of Pacific Chill. Not the same, but I'm just saying it's a greenness there, a little sour, well, I'm gonna say tart greenness up in there that gave it that minty feel. But when this settles down, man, to me, that's where the magic happens. Beautiful, woody, slightly citrus still, but that cashmere and the amber and that musky feel, this thing rocks, you know what I'm saying? Projection, again, is not heavy on this one. CI is definitely pretty nice, moderate to above moderate. And you're going to be smelled, and this can get a compliment, like I said. If you a hugger, you hug someone, they're going to say, damn, what you got on, because it smells that good. I do enjoy it. I feel like this is going to get even stronger with maceration. I've only had it for like a couple of weeks, and already it's doing pretty damn good. 8 hours on skin. Yeah, definitely one that you want to take a look at. The price has dropped on it from when it first came out. It was around $50 to $60. Now you can get this around $36 to $40. So yeah, the link will be below. All right, last but not least, breaking out of that green color scheme is this one right here. I did a short on this one. Everybody's gone, God of Fire crazy. But this is from the same house, duping Venom Incarnate by Stephanie Humbert. I enjoy this, man. Wild strawberry, black currant, some ambers, caramel in the base. Just sweet, fruity, effervescent. It's crazy. Like, if you like God of Fire. Now, I haven't smelled the original Venom Incarnate, so I don't know if this is dead on or what. But I know this one is juicy and amazing. I said this in my short. If you enjoy fragrances such as Body Out Oud, Sublime, that Eden juicy apple touch or whatever, that fruity, sugary, you're going to love it. Women, very much so unisex. Some would say leaning feminine, but fellas, trust me, as I always state, she's going to love this on you because she wants it on her. Perfectly unisex. Great for springtime. Summer, man, don't spray too much of this because it can be a little overly sweet maybe. Definitely still giving that tropical feel. You can wear this, again, during the daytime and into the night. Like, this is going to work date night situations and all that kind of stuff. Just for that sugary, sweet appeal and everything. The way it dries down, a little woody, ambery. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance. Hey, I hope y'all enjoyed this, man. And if you got anything from this, y'all know, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button and join the family. You're already a true seeker if you last this long, and I appreciate you. You'll be able to, if you want to sample these, they're going to be linked below to my website. Go ahead and take a look. Try